Hey, what's up, everybody? Josh here with Crypto Y'all. If you are here and you are crypto curious, then I have a special treat in store for you. The following video is a quick market update. It's an extraction of a secret meeting that I have with the Crypto Y'all ecosystem and my members who are a member of my cohort, my crypto cohort. I take a couple of handfuls of people every so often through my training and my framework called the Crypto Flywheel, which helps you learn how to expand your net worth, create passive income, have leverage in your life financially. And this is simply an extraction where I'm talking about the market. Where are we at? What's Bitcoin going to do next? And all of those good things. So tune in, subscribe, hit the bell notification so that you can get future updates here from Crypto Y'all. And hope this is super helpful. And I've got a special invitation for you at the very end, so stay tuned. We're in this, I guess this pattern of capitulation and market flushing currently. So like all of the over leveraged bad business models and weak players, especially in the central exchange part of the market, Three Arrows Capital, these funds. You know, you've got these big rocks that have basically fallen off the cliff in a landslide. You had the Terra Luna crash. You've got the Three Arrows Capital now that's insolvent. You had Celsius's their exchange freeze assets a couple of weeks ago. Still haven't unfrozen as far as I know. Goldman Sachs is thinking about buying Celsius. So it's interesting what's happening in the market right now, because you're starting to see the vultures from traditional finance fly over and they're basically picking out their prey from the crypto world, the weak species or the weak animals, if you will, and they're going to grab a bunch of assets and they're going to bring new liquidity to the market. And so from the people say, show me the charts and I'll tell you the news. It's kind of where we are right now. Last summer was a summer for the doldrums, and then we had all-time highs. This summer is going to be a summer of doldrums, I think. And I think July, kind of like on my last market update, I basically drew these two arrows. We can kind of go up or down. Well, you saw that we were in this trading pattern, and then we've now since then dropped down, and we've been in this trading pattern, and we're still. Anytime you see these trading patterns, this is just resistance or support, right? We're stabilizing support, and then there's either corrective moves up or corrective moves down, or there's impulsive moves up or impulsive moves down. Okay, I don't want to get too deep into Elliott wave theory. If you want to Google that, you can. But we're here right now. You know, our price at Bitcoin is $20,000. It's taken a hit here at the market open. Special note, always don't buy during the market open, especially if there is euphoria in the air. Always buy, sell in the market open, buy on the market close is a good, just like overall rubric. Unless you have a long time horizon. Okay. Long time horizons, actually very little bit of what I'm saying right now even matters. If you have a long time horizon, all of this is just part of a big macro pattern. You're going to ride the wave up and everything's going to be fine. But if you've got a short-term time frame, or if you're just super curious about what you think is going to happen next, without going too deep into the crazy stuff, what we're looking at, and I'll talk about factors that could change this on a macro standpoint, but the macro narrative in the economy is just not good right now. I think we all know that. inflation is real and everybody's using it. Consumer sentiment is down. Markets are broadly perception more than they are reality. So the question now is, what happens next? Well, we're at 20,000. We're dropping as we speak. The bears have control of the performance right now in the technicals. So I think it's very possible that in July, I think July is going to be an ugly month for Bitcoin. So again, if you're on the sidelines and you're like, I haven't purchased yet, July is going to be a good purchase month, I believe. I think it's very possible that we go down and we touch 17, mid 17s again. And that's going to be kind of our next strong support level that Bitcoin has to hold. And if Bitcoin holds that support level, then the theory would be that we see an impulsive wave up. And that impulsive wave would be the kind of like what everyone's hoping for. We head up closer to the, I believe, maybe by end of the year, early January, we would see 50s or something like that would be the impulsive move. If it does not hold the 17.4 approximately, it's possible that we capitulate further down, maybe to maybe to 16 or so. I don't know if it's really hard to say, obviously, right now. If I were a betting man, and obviously on some level, when we're investing in crypto or any stocks or equities, we're betting on some level. Obviously, we don't want to be gamblers. We're investors. That's why our time horizons matter. But it's very possible that we go down in the 16s. I just don't. I don't know if I've got data that would support us moving below 10,000 again. I just don't know if we're going to see that neighborhood. And a lot of people think that, we've seen the low of 15K, which it hit, last month. So all that being said, we're kind of in this really weird, uneventful trading pattern still with Bitcoin, and it's the canary in the coal mine. Obviously, we hope for an impulsive move up. It's very possible. There are things on the macro right now that we're looking for. I don't think it would necessarily be a bad thing if like a Goldman Sachs bought Celsius. I think a lot of the Celsius holders would get liquidity back, and you would now have this major TradeFi institution in the crypto space, further pushing Wall Street and regulators to play ball and get their head on straight. And you have other things in the works. We have, I think July 6th, I might be making that up, is the Grayscale Bitcoin ETF cutoff. I don't see that here. But this is actually also pretty relevant that Gary Gensler at the SEC has reiterated that Bitcoin alone is a commodity. And he thinks that all other altcoins are securities, which is going to be interesting to see how that plays out, because what will happen is, if that's what the SEC decides, then what will Congress do with their proposed legislation? How will that affect the way the SEC operates? Because obviously the SEC and all these other three-letter word agencies are basically just overblown bureaucracies, in my opinion. Gary Gensler obviously acts like he's the white knight of crypto. I don't necessarily believe that to be true. But he is at least saying something more definitive now. And really, I think what's pressuring him to say this is the XRP lawsuit that the SEC has against Ripple. And that's going to be another huge catalyst in any future bull markets. You've got ETFs, Grayscale Bitcoin ETF. You've got the XRP pending lawsuit with the SEC. Everyone sees that the SEC is wrongfully suing and holding liable XRP. And XRPs, I think, is going to emerge with they already are. If you're following the XRP narrative, I'm not trying to shill XRP. I am a holder, but I think it's got an incredible future use. It's the second part. It's a big player in the second part of my flywheel, and my portfolio strategy. But you want to watch what these bureaucracies are doing right now, because it matters. It's going to affect the macro market environment big time. And that's what we're looking for. So right now, if you're on a short-term time horizon and you're trying to decide if you want to deploy some significant capital or not the greatest time. I would hold. I would wait for this next round of capitulation. And you can kind of see some of the stars aligning with these central exchanges that are defaulting and insolvent. They were over leveraged, they were unhealthy, and no one knew it. And there's probably a lot of third tier exchanges out there that have the same thing. They're just kind of in the shadows, and no one knows that they're insolvent yet. So there's just going to be some more contagion go around with a lot of these exchanges. The funny thing about it is FTX, the world's largest, they and Binance are making a lot of moves right now. Sam, the FTX multi-billionaire FTX CEO and founder, has been bailing out multiple exchanges, giving them credit facilities to stay solvent. It's very interesting to get them through this bear market. Some people think that is a nasty form of centralization. Others think that it is a necessary evil to keep everyone afloat moving forward. But it's just things to keep your eye out for anytime we're in a bear market. There are things that happen in a bear market that if they happened in a bull market, it would create just cataclysmic gains. But in a bear market, it's kind of like Stranger Things. If you've watched that, it's like the upside down. The bear market is like the upside down. So if you haven't watched the bear market training in session 4 of the Get Paid Daily cohort, I would urge you to please hurry up and do that. That is a very special training on how to use the crypto flywheel during bear markets, because it doesn't just take the sidelines. You can still earn, you can still make money, you can still make wise decisions, you can still expand your net worth, but you do it differently. You dance to a different music. It's a different dance, a different music during bear markets. And so there's wisdom to be exercised there. So take advantage of the training there in the Get Paid Daily cohort members area. Okay, so I hope that market update was informative and helpful for you. And if you want to learn more about what I'm doing, what I do is I take about 10 people through a cohort every so often, me personally. It's a qualification application process, but it's a 10-person cohort where we go through 4 primary core training sessions. We have a community. You have unlimited access to me as the crypto coach and enthusiast, and we learn how to invest. Not just play the crypto slot machine and gamble, but actually learn how to use what I call the crypto flywheel investment strategy that includes cash flow, appreciation, and leverage. And we use those things in concert with each other to expand our net worth predictably, but also just create cash flow for lifestyle expenses and to have house money to invest into things that we truly believe are the future. So if you want to learn more about joining my cohort and kind of going through a quick, fast shortcut or fast forward way of learning that's high touch and very human, I started Crypto Y'all because there's just a lot of internet scam and smarm stuff out there that I want this to be a place kind of like, I'm from the South, Southern hospitality, like let's discuss things like friends do, right? So Crypto Y'all, let's be a community together. And so my cohort is for people looking for that feel. You want a human approach, high touch, consultative way of learning how to create passive income with crypto. I'm your guy. If you're interested in applying for my cohort, simply go to cryptoyall.co/call.
and book a call and fill out the little survey after you book the call. It's just a short, simple survey. It takes about a minute to do. It'll just help me before we actually have the call to kind of know where you are and what context you're coming from. And then we'll jump on a call. And if it's a good fit, I'll invite you to enroll. And if not, I'll point you in a better direction, I promise. Okay? cryptoyall.co/call, and I'll talk to you soon.